People don't tell women the truth these days. Men get told the truth all the time. Women have no problem telling a man, I don't want an average man. It happens every day on my show.
Be on the lookout for the straight up menace.
Hey everybody, this is Menace to Dating and you are listening to The Menace. Yo, I got some topics to go over. We're going to talk about a guy, I think his name's Jadidian, some shit like that, where he talks about how he doesn't mind having a woman as being the breadwinner in his relationship. He doesn't mind that. We're going to talk about Andrew Tate talks about how important a good woman is to a man in a relationship. And we have Kevin Samuels, the Godfather, telling us the problem with people just not being truthful with women these days. So this is Menace to Dating you're watching. I need to get a like and subscribe and hit that little bell and we'll get into these videos.
Do you care about how much money your girl would make?
You know, I definitely want my girl to be the breadwinner. I make 30K. I'm just being honest right now. I make 30K a year. I just work a honest job and everything, and I don't mind if my girl is the breadwinner. You know, as long as our kids taken care of and stuff like that. I do feel like, you know, there has to be mutual respect. Like, as long as she respects me, I'm gonna always show her the respect. So, just a regular girl can be a breadwinner. So,
Ladies, do any of you think that Jadidian is husband material?
Honestly, I think he's just capping for the show.
No, he's not. No, he's not. This is genuinely what he...
Okay. This right here, man. This is, I don't know how many brothers are there out there who really feel this way, who feel like they would like to have their woman be the main breadwinner and that they're cool with that. I mean, me personally, I'm telling you, I've never been in that situation, but if I was, I wouldn't be comfortable with it just because it's just my nature as a man. As I want to be the provider. I want to be the one who's taking care of things.
Look at me, sure. I'm the captain now.
Besides that, if a woman's in charge, she is not going to respect you, man, because she's going to look at you as beneath her. And unless you really feel you're beneath her, then I mean, if that's your thing, that's how you roll, that's fine. But that is giving a bad name to a lot of men out here who are really out here striving to be better and to be that leader, because that's what we really want, fellas. If you don't be like this dude, if you're like that, to me, I think a dude like that, he's a bum. I think he's a leech. I think he's just worthless. That's just my opinion.
Please, I'm fucking begging you, please, just this one, just please, man. I'm telling you. This is not the life, man. This is not the fucking life, man. Please.
If you see a man or you see him coming and he's saying something like this, run for the hills, unless you want a man that you can dominate. But I promise you that's going to be something that you're going to get tired of in the long run. Men, don't be like this dude. You need to strive to be better and stronger than that. That's a weak man right there, and no woman wants a weak man.
I think I've spoken about this before. I said it's a man's job to financially and physically protect a woman, but it's a woman's job to spiritually protect her man. And no matter how difficult life gets, if you have a woman who's by your side and you know truly loves you and truly wants the best for you, it gives you a source of power which you can't get from anywhere else in the universe. You need to have brothers. You need to have men who can go to war with you. You need to have men who are prepared to fight to the death with you. But you also need a woman who truly loves you with all of her heart.
Now, ladies, this is something that is very important for you to understand. This is what makes you so important to a relationship. You see, the man is naturally the leader, but the man can only be as great as he can be on his own. He needs a good woman beside him who helps him strive to be the best of his ability. Because ladies, there's nothing better than having a woman who believes in you, uplifts you, and supports you in your journey, because she knows, and a real woman, she understands that this journey is going to benefit both of you. The mother's place in the home, you look at it as a role of weakness because you're raising a family. The thing is, societies are built by the mothers in the home. The man builds the platform, we build the industries, we build the schools and all that. But the women are the ones who bring the nourishing the nourishment to the children growing up. So it is essential to have mothers to do these things. But at the same time, you need the fathers to enforce the rules and to set the law and to show the pathway. The women nurture you and keep you and keep you strong to get through this pathway that the father has set. But the father is the one, he's the leader. He's the one that goes out there and conquers the world in order to make this path as smooth as possible for these children. And the mother gives the nourishment. When the woman supports the man, she also supports the family.
People don't tell women the truth these days. Men get told the truth all the time. Women have no problem telling a man, I don't want an average man. It happens every day on my show. TLC said they don't want no scrubs, and we have no problem telling average men, you ain't crap. But if I just happen to have the nerve to agree with the woman that says she's average, then I'm Satan. I think that's interesting.
Now, of course, you hear the Godfather speak from his mouth, and he's telling the truth. People do not tell women the truth these days. And especially you see women all the time. They are the worst. A woman will tell another woman exactly what she thinks she wants to hear.
What would y'all rate yourselves from 1 to 10?
Like an 8.
An 8?
I give her a 10.
Because she doesn't want to be perceived as a bad person. But men, we tell men all the time exactly what we think of them.
You're such a bald piece of shit. You're ugly is what I'm...
If a man is short, we tell him. If a man is fat, if he's overweight, we tell him. But then we sugarcoat everything with women to the point we even lie to women and tell them that they are higher standard than they actually are, instead of just being truthful with a woman. We tell all women that they're queens. We tell all women that they're 10s, when this is not a reality. But what this has done is inflated women's egos to the point that they think that they deserve something that they are not. They think when they say, I'll never settle, that really a lot of men would be settling for them. But these women need to understand that they need to hear the truth, because women will lie to your face, ladies, but then behind their back, you know I'm telling the truth. All of you do it. You lie to a woman's face and then you cut her down behind her back.
Look at her. Now she gonna be ashamed of herself coming out looking like that. Hey girl!
Men are the opposite. We'll cut you down to your face. We'll tell you the truth because you need to hear it, but we'll build you up behind your back. So anyway, I'd like you guys to stop and think about these things. These are the differences between men and women. And these things, I'm not saying that one's right and one's wrong. It's just there's a right and there's a left to everything. There's a man, there's a woman, there's opposites. They're opposites. We are opposites. So we need to act like opposites and realize that opposites do attract and look to each other for the things that we offer, instead of always trying to set these standards that just really stops you from interacting with people because you've set your standards way too high. This is the Menace. You're watching Menace to Dating. Give me a like, subscribe, hit that ring notification, share this with your friends and let everybody know about me, and watch for my upcoming lives. Remember what I always say, if you like me, I love you. If you love me, I love you more. And if you hate me, I love you the most. Peace.